Alright, what is up, YouTube? This video is going to be about the Savage Race in Florida, Dade City, fall 2017, okay? For those of you who don't know, I am 237 pounds, so this video is going to be for those who are of my stature, or, you know, just physically, not physically fit yet, you know, is working on it and getting there. And those who are scared to do these races when they're not physically fit or in the best physical standards, you know, to do this. That doesn't matter. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It doesn't matter how big you are. I did a video on the Spartan race. I suggest you go watch that as well. All these guys out here, and when I say guys, I mean girls and guys, like all the people out there are just very encouraging. They will help you if you need it. I've never met anybody who has laughed at somebody, or, I mean, unless we just, like, you know, trip and fall on accident, it's kind of funny, okay, or, you know, like, if I slip and fall down a thing, but not laugh because you're big and you can't get over an obstacle. No, they're gonna jump in and help you. So, I've done this video several times, but I can't keep it under the time limit, so I'm trying really, really hard, so I apologize that it's fast. And then I'm trying to get through this because I want to actually be able to post it for you guys and be in the time frame because I keep going over. But with that, this one was a little over 7 miles. Normally I do Georgia, because I'm from Georgia. That's the one that I do. I've never been to another one out of the state, so I did go to Florida. This one was the longest one that I've ever done. A little over 7 miles, 29 obstacles. They did have some obstacles that the Georgia didn't. I think Georgia had a couple that they didn't, you know, vice versa. But, of course, they did have all their main attractions that they're just known for. So, key things to know about this one is that it's very swampy. And I mean very, very swampy. So there's going to be points where you're like in that swamp mud and guts and crap kind of thing, and it's going to be hard for you to get out. If you stop, people get stuck. Like, you will get stuck, lose shoes, that kind of thing. I've seen it. So squats ended up helping me in this one, just to let everybody know. If you want to know what exercises to do, that's definitely one that helped me in this swampy part because it works on your legs. Constantly pulling your legs out of that situation. So there's at least 3 miles of swamps. Not continuously, like you're gonna run for a little bit and get into some swamp, run for the swamp, run swamp. So yeah. Let's see, they of course they had their Sawtooth, the Wheel World, they had the Big Cheese, the Hangarang, the Polecat, Colossus, Davy Jones Locker. You know, they did have all these. Savage is known for their upper body strength, so I definitely recommend working on your body strength now for next year, your upper body strength. Like I said, I know the squats helped me in this one, but you can never go wrong with this because that's what Savage Race does, is they target your upper body. Very much so. So there was some obstacles that I was definitely able to do this time that I wasn't able to do last time, so I was able to do Twin Peaks, which is really awesome for me. For those of you who don't know, unfortunately I'm going to have to get you guys to look it up just because I do got to keep this video kind of short. Shriveled Richards is one of their known. It's where you jump into the ice that's in a dumpster, and you actually have to fully submerge yourself to go underneath the wall and come out on the other side and get in. You know, or get out. But it's definitely fun. My knees started hurting in the beginning of the race. There wasn't very many obstacles in the beginning because it was 7 miles. Savage likes to keep their obstacles close to the beginning where all the people are, so that way all the spectators and everything can see what's going on. That's one thing that I do like about the Savage races. They try to keep those obstacles close. And they did, so it does kind of suck at the beginning. In the first mile, we only had 1 obstacle. So it's kind of long in the beginning at first, but I want to say that they did that because of all the swamp that we had to go through. in order to get to the rest of the park or the rest of the race. So we did do that, but I was able to do Twin Peaks. I wasn't able to do Sawtooth or Wheel Whirl. So what I do, guys, and I recommend this for anybody, try it. Try it once. Try it 2 or 3 times if possible, because it's just like doing a pull-up. Whenever you cannot do a pull-up, they tell you to do negatives. They tell you to jump up there and slowly lower yourself down. So you're still working your muscles. You're still, you know, getting better at doing those obstacles and getting those muscles where they need to be. So do it, know what it feels like, so that way whenever you go to train for it for next year, you can train for this. If you can do pull-ups, definitely push-ups. Like I said, squats, get into that, but your upper body, definitely your back strength and your grip strength is something that you want to target for these races. Like I said, people are always going to be there to help you. There's the Great Wall that I can't get over. I can get over the other walls, jump up, you know, and get up there, but this Great Wall is so tall, it's where you pretty much got to run, put your foot, like, because there's nothing there, it's just a straight wall, put your foot there, and then kind of like hop from your foot to the other one. People, I watch them do it. You can watch them do the Great Wall. They pretty much have it in every race. And when I say that, like, even the Spartan has it. Terrain racing has it, you know. Excuse me, guys. But yeah, just work on your upper body strength, definitely, and your grip strength. So if you can, you know, start working on climbing a rope, definitely do that. If you can try to work on some pull-ups, definitely do that. Do the assisted, do the negatives. If you can, lat pull-downs, rows. Get your back where it needs to be, because this is what's going to help you do the Savage Race. But don't worry if you're 237 pounds. It doesn't matter if you're over. There was a guy that was bigger than me out there, and we were encouraging each other. You know, to get this through, get it done. People were helping each other through the swamps because, like I said, it's taxing to try to get yourself out of that, because it's not just water you're walking through all the time. Sometimes it is, but with this, you're getting really stuck. It's like quicksand. It's really weird. It's like this muddy stuff. I don't even know what to call it, but it felt like round mud balls, really, really weird. And this swamp, and like you step and your foot just keeps going down every single time you step, and it just gets harder to move. It's like you're in some concrete that's getting, you know, dry as you're walking along in it. It's really weird, and if you stop, it's just like you're stuck. So don't stop, just keep going, power through it. I was talking to a local that had done the race in the spring. She said that the swamps were not that bad before, so we do think that the hurricanes brought in a lot of the water, you know, that caused a lot of those swamps to be as deep as they were, because we were walking in like calf deep water, and the next thing you know, we ended up dropping down to chest deep. So she said that it was not that bad, but you know, unfortunately, the rains must have brought it in. Meanwhile, saying that, it rained on us. By mile 3, it was raining on us the whole time. So the whole time that we were climbing, running, doing all this, it was cold at first, but just like a pool, you jump in, it's kind of cold, but you get used to it. Same thing. My knees started hurting in the beginning. I know I previously said that. And then I ended up getting into Sherwood Richards, and they didn't hurt anymore after that, so it kind of worked out. But yeah, anybody that wants to go and do the Savage Race, it's awesome. I love it. I've done it more than once. I'm looking to go do it in North Carolina next time, as well as Georgia. I'm definitely going to be doing the Georgias. I don't know if I'll do the Florida next year or not. It just really depends on where I'm at. You know, financially, of course, along with if I have time off, that kind of stuff. So it really just depends on where I'm at. But I definitely want to do a different one. I want to do North Carolina. It's the closest besides Georgia and Florida for me. So hopefully we'll get there. But yes, definitely guys, sign up for one if you don't want to pay for it, if you're not sure about it. Volunteer, sign up to volunteer. You can volunteer at some of the tents, at an op school, that kind of stuff, and they'll actually let you race for free. So wherever you're living, sometimes they come twice. Georgia, they come twice. Florida, they come twice. You know, volunteer in the spring if you want, and then actually race in the next one in the fall, or you can do the volunteer and race at the same time. So I've done both, to where I volunteered and raced at the same day, and then I volunteered and I raced at a later race. But it's really fun to volunteer and race. Like I said, you get to race for free. They give you lunch. They, give you water bottles out through the day. It's perfectly fine. That's what I do in order to race for free. So I'm not spending the money on all these races. I know that sounds kind of bad. I have spent the money to do the races. Don't get me wrong, I have done it. But because I like doing so many races, I don't have the money, to be honest, to do all the races, because I've done the Savage, the Spartan, the Warrior, the train race. I've done some 5Ks that I've actually had to pay for, and the money that I save in doing volunteering at these, I can actually, go and pay for the 5Ks and stuff like that don't allow you to volunteer and race. So yeah, it's just a great way to race for free if you're not sure about it. So do that. It's great. The people are great. I definitely recommend it for anybody that is just getting out there, getting started. It's a great community. Get out there. It doesn't matter if you can run 7 miles. I can't run 7 miles. 3 miles is giving me an issue. But I got out there, and I jogged as far as I could. And when I can't jog anymore, I speed walked. And I was doing like 15 to 16 minute miles just walking, speed walking. I call that speed walking. I'm bigger. It may be faster for you guys. I don't know. But, yeah, I just got out there, and then as soon as I felt like I could run again, or I caught my breath or something, I'd start up again. And I'd try everything. Just definitely try, because people are there to help you out. And if you want to get over that Great Wall, there's going to be people that will throw you over the Great Wall. It's not going to be a problem. So get out there and do it, guys. It's really fun. I definitely recommend it. You finish the race, you get that medal, you get your water, you get your t-shirt, you go get that free beer, and you just feel good. So yeah, that's my recap of the Florida race. Definitely a lot more swamps than I had expected. Actually, I expected 0, so a lot more swamps, but do squats for those if you're planning to race in that. If you're planning to race in the Georgia, I definitely recommend just go ahead and start hiking. Definitely start hiking if you can. Start running up those. Start the hiking, and then once you can, start running up a little bit, walking or hiking the rest, and just get to where you could probably run the whole thing, and you'll be good in the as far as the terrain part, the hilly part and everything of the Georgia. I can't speak for any other ones because I haven't done them yet, but I'm definitely going to try. And yeah, so I'm going to finish on my day. Take it easy. Peace out.